me. Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while, hasn't it, right? Well, either way, today I'll be talking about the most toxic, if not the most toxic video game franchise of all time, Call of Duty. And now, today I will not be talking every Call of Duty game since that will take a long time. Also, there's hundreds of other YouTubers who already reviewed this, but I'll just be taking a look at the ones that were good and the one that begin the downfall of the Call of Duty franchise. I'll work my way to Call of Duty 1 all the way to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, which is the beginning of the downfall of Call of Duty. I might miss some of these games like Call of Duty Ghost and other games, but the thing is that I haven't played some of these games yet. I just really watched YouTube videos of this, so I don't know a lot of things about why some people really don't kind of like this or the games that were banned. But yeah, but I did play Call of Duty Ghost a little bit, but that's all I know. I haven't really finished the campaign yet, but so maybe another day. But yeah, I'll just be looking at Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4, Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 4, One at War, and Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. I will not be looking at Ghost, but I did play Call of Duty Ghost, but I don't really know anything about that much anymore. But in Advanced Warfare, I haven't never played that game. The only reason I'm even taking a look at it is because that's kind of the main that was the cause of the Call of Duty franchise to fall. And Black Ops 3, I will take a look at that too, since I played the game too. Yeah, but the rest, well, except for Warzone, I haven't played any of the modern Call of Duty games. Only Warzone. But either way, let's get to it. Okay, so our first Call of Duty game that we'll be looking at is the one that starting off. Not really, but this was the first Call of Duty game. And it was called Call of Duty. This game, I haven't played it yet, but this game, by seeing gameplay videos, it just looks like a basic first-person shooter game. I mean, this game did came out around 2000s, and Call of Duty was still pretty much new. And watching the gameplay, it looks really basic and nothing really interesting. And this game takes place in World War II, which is not the worst idea, but yeah, not the most original idea for the first Call of Duty game. It's other Call of Duty games does have World War II involved, but this game didn't have that much to get the player hype for this new World War II game, which at the time there were other World War II games that were kind of a little bit better than this game, the first Call of Duty game. But yeah, this game doesn't look that bad. I mean, watching the gameplay, it doesn't seem that interesting of your first Call of Duty game ever. I mean, it looks very basic, like nothing interesting, or like no upgrading weapons or no zombie or multiplayer. I mean, this game, for crying out, this was the first Call of Duty game to come out, and they came out to PS2. But the graphics, they don't look bad actually. They look really good at the time. And this game indeed came out on the PlayStation 2. So yeah, but the first game from Activision, Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it didn't start off as amazing as the rest of the Call of Duty games, but they start off quite decent in the beginning. But now, let's take a look at the two more um Call of Duty games that came out on the PS2. Right? Okay, now let's talk about Call of Duty 2. I'm not gonna talk about that much about the game since it looks pretty much the exact same game, just with slightly different um, graphics but the game overall it's just the exact same game, just with number two on the title. And yeah, I'm not gonna be talking about it that much since it's just the same game, just a little bit better, I guess. And once the gameplay, it's just the same. Like I could barely even tell the difference, or I could barely even tell which one is Call of Duty 1 or 2. Look, look, here's the gameplay or a screenshot from Call of Duty 2. Can you tell the difference from the first one and this one? Yeah, they look the exact same game, just slightly different, I guess. But either way, everything else just looks the same. The graphics, the guns, the map, if there's even a map, the enemies, the tanks, the explosions, everything's just the same. Just slightly different, I guess. But either way, let's take a look at Call of Duty 3. Okay, so Call of Duty 3, the game, or the final game to, I think it came out to PS2, but it did also came out, I think, in the Xbox. I don't know, but this game, I'm not even joking, this game is, if not the exact same game from the last two. Just this time, the graphics are actually a tiny bit better than the last one, but everything else, the gameplay, pretty much everything else that I just said for Call of Duty 2 is just the same thing. Just slightly better graphics. Nothing else, just the same. But look, here's a screenshot from Call of Duty 3. You see, everything else is just the same thing. Nothing new, nothing is interesting, nothing. Not even zombie. This game is just looks the exact same game, just with slightly better graphics. Oh, I don't know, but this game just looks the same. Alright, let's take a look at Call of Duty 4. Okay, so Call of Duty 4 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare is, if not the first true great Call of Duty game of all ever. This game, man, I haven't played it, but I've seen many videos, and the gameplay actually looks quite better than the other three games. And this game was actually the first Call of Duty game to actually be really good, and people actually start to take notice of this Call of Duty game franchise, which the other three games just look the exact same game like any other World War II game. But this game was different. This game was, if not the true greatest first-person shooter game of all time. Especially the graphics looks amazing. Here's a screenshot from Modern Warfare 1, and the graphics looks amazing. It looks way better than the other ones, and this game looks amazing. Everything else pretty much better than the first three, but it does have some of the few flaws. I mean, it's pretty much just nothing more interesting, just like the graphics, but the multiplayer still great though. Everything else really freaking good though. Alright, now let's take a look at Call of Duty, and let's see. Call of Duty, which, let's see. Oh yeah, Call of Duty, whatever, let me check. Okay, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is, if not one of my personal favorite Call of Duty games of all time. This game's multiplayer, the story, the graphics, the gameplay, the guns, the characters, everything. This game was absolutely amazing. If not, this was the best Call of Duty game I've ever played in my 14 years of life. This game was actually the first Call of Duty game I ever played, and this game still holds up to this day. This game's just amazing. I mean, if not the greatest Call of Duty game of all time. I mean, everything's just amazing. The graphics have improved, the guns have been improved, the gameplay, the training, the story, everything, the graphics have been improved in the multiplayer. Even though the multiplayer was actually broken as hell, and and kind of everything else in the multiplayer, but the multiplayer was fun as hell, and I would still go and replay them every time. Yeah, but this game set is just absolutely amazing. Okay, I was going to continue on Black Ops, but the thing is that this video is already like 12 minutes long, and I'm not trying to make this video 20 minutes long. So, and I'm trying to I'm trying my best to put like as much gameplay footage on this video, but yeah. So there will be a part 2, and it might come out around this week or like in a couple of days. But yeah, but there will be a part 2 of this video. It's just that this video is already too long, and yeah, I'm trying to create all this in the order. I'm not trying to mess all this up, and I might go back and because I think I missed one of one. So yeah.